Something that he needed to work on, the high cholesterol levels and things like that. Yeah, which probably he didn't mind doing. He hadn't cared so much for in the beginning. So yeah, we started that journey. We did that wellness. I did that wellness checkup. So like we had talked about, I didn't push anything or force him to join in, but by looking at what I was doing, somehow we get drawn in. So I want to thank God for able to.
Enjoy your quarter. This place is so beautiful. We're done with our session. There are people hiding here. Hey, howdy. I'm supposed to be looking here. Hey, how are you doing? So, I went to town to give myself a treat. And I found something that I think would be really nice for our kitchen. It's so pretty, right? Yeah, so I've always wanted something that is white because our kitchen is dark. I wanted something that is white and wood because that's what I want to accessorize the kitchen with. It's so pretty. Yep, right there. It's so pretty. How big is this? Let me see. Yeah, that's roughly it. It's so pretty. And so I got myself two. Both of them have the word salt, but it doesn't really matter. I want one for salt. My mom is in the background laughing. I want one for salt, and I want another one for matchboxes. Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do, I bought them at 15,000, by the way. That's the price show. Yeah, I was at Mega Standard. I was downtown. So it also has salt, but I'm going to just flip it like that. Okay, so this will be the salt. The word will be on the side of, it will face the wall, right? But also it's okay if both of them are showing that it's salt. For us, we know. The people that live here will know. So that's what I got for our kitchen. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I got for our kitchen. And then the other thing that I got was, I told you I was giving myself a treat. So this is my weakness. You see how people have gadgets? This. Oh, good God. That one. Yeah, it's my, what's that? My guilty, is that my guilty pleasure? Yeah, something like that. So anyways, I went out and I treated myself to shoes. So I usually wear shoes. I usually buy shoes. I think I wear the same shoe. Please don't judge me. But even if you do, I buy shoes once a year or once in 2 years. I think 2 years. So I wear two. Yeah, I wear shoes for 2 years. And I get them in the neutral colors. Yeah, the ones that I wear. Okay, so I wear white. I usually get black, white, nude and blush usually. So I will get, so this time I went, my mom is looking at me, it feels uncomfortable. So I got a white sandal, which is so pretty. Oh, I love it. So I got this, how much did I buy these at? 45. So these are 45. I think they're pretty. My foot looks amazing in this. Okay. I had a hard time buying shoes, by the way, because I got another one. This is so cute. Yeah, this was a lot. So this was 60. Yeah, so pretty. And these ones also come in nude. I think I'm going to send someone. I went shopping with someone, so I think I'm going to ask them to get me the nude pair. And then I got, so these ones are going to last me 2 years. Okay, I'm not going to buy any other shoes. No, it's like I'm like a man these days. I need a uniform. Okay, so I got this. It's my high heel. I want it very, very plain. I love the what's that thing called? I don't want it to be very, very pointy. Yeah, I can't wear point. That one I left for my friend Manuela. Yeah, and not so high. I don't know how many inches are these. Maybe 2, 3, maybe something like that. So I love the ones that have a bow. I love them sharp. I love the pointy shoe and a strap at the back. That one I will always wear. Yeah. So I had to learn. I made so many mistakes buying shoes until I learned the one that works for me. So this I absolutely love. How much did I buy this one? Can't remember. Maybe 55, maybe. Yeah, about 60 or 55. Then next I got these ones. So when I want to look put together almost instantly, I'll do Oxfords. So Oxfords are on the days I don't want to wear heels, but I want to look like I put in effort. So I'll do Oxfords. That's what it looks like. This one was actually second hand. I failed to get one that was new. So this was 20. Yeah, I got this at 20. Quite pretty, right? Yeah, what else? Do I have another one? Go hold it with the but now people look good. What else did I get? Oh, I got another shoe. Heels. So yeah, so I have one shoe, a nude high heels that have stayed for over 2 years, and I think they still work. So I don't think I'm going to replace those ones. Yeah, so that's why I didn't buy nude high heels. Okay, yeah. So once again, have you seen my heel? That's what my heel looks like. Yeah, not so high. It's about 2-3 inches. It's the size of what? Of yeah, my pointy finger, my middle finger, maybe something like that. That's the height. And then this is the shoe. So most of the clothes I wear are very plain, very plain. Yeah, but that's the shoe. Have you seen the style? Yeah, that's the style. It took me years to find out which style works for me. And now that I know, I don't have to think anybody can buy me shoes. Oh, is that so? Maybe not. Maybe not. So this one was also maybe 60. Maybe. Yeah. That was it. I was there the whole day. And that's what I was able to get. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Good morning. How are you doing? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I have quite a bit on my plate. So today I'm supposed to work on laundry. I'm supposed to work on laundry. We haven't sorted laundry like in a week. It's been hectic. It's been a hectic week, so we haven't gotten to that. Speaking of laundry, our power is quite low, so our washing machine just won't go from red to green, which means that it can't wash. So we haven't been able to do laundry, and I have 2 baskets of laundry. Yeah. So but we're still okay, you know. We kind of still have clothes. We've been hand washing uniforms and socks, so we should be okay. I'm also thinking, I'd never thought of a backup plan of, you know, those ladies that wash, but at least I have 2 in mind, and I'm going to stretch this up to the weekend. If we don't get, you know, if the power is not good enough for us, you know, by the weekend, then I'll call them in to help. I'll call one in to help, at least with 1 load, just with 1 basket. So yeah, that's what's happening. What else am I supposed to do? Dinner is out. yeah, I needed to defrost. It's quite cold, by the way. It's been raining. I needed to defrost our meat for the day. Today's Wednesday, so on Wednesday we eat minced beef and something. So yeah, I defrosted the minced beef so that we're able to marinate in the morning and then begin to actually cook maybe at 4. So it tastes really good because the spices are not just, they've been I was going to say they've been marinated. Yes, the spices have been absorbed into the meat, so that's good. At least that's good for a home. We like it like that. So yeah, dinner is out. I'm supposed to do laundry, and then our son. Apparently, people are about to come back from school. We're left with 2 weeks. That it gives me a bit of anxiety. Why? Because I have so much to do before they come to prepare for their return. So our son is coming back tomorrow about 1. But that one is okay. When you have one around, you're kind of good. In fact, he's going to help me with lots of stuff. So I have that, and then in 2 weeks' time, so by the end of April, beginning of May, is when we're going to go and pick the rest of the people, the rest of the little people. So because of their return and because I need to prepare for their coming, there are quite a number of things I need to do. So I've been watching them for a while, and I've been adjusting our systems at home. And hold on, I think I need to open a certain door. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I think that gives me better lighting, right? Hopefully. Anyways, where was I? So I was saying that because I need to prepare, the dog is looking at me and I ain't calling it. Anyways, so because I have to prepare for their coming, there's certain things I kind of need to have before they come. So one is editing their chore cards. I don't like to call them chore cards. I like to call them rhythm cards. So there's certain adjustments that I need to add to that, and then I need them to be printed again. Let me see if I can get a chore card. I can't pluck it off the wall. I'll show you in another clip. Okay, so I need to adjust certain things and then have them printed and then have them laminated. So we have a friend, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we have a friend who works at NASA Road who does that for me very well. And my husband, goes there to be with his friend, sometimes. So he can get that done for me and bring them. So that's one of the things I need to do. I've finished figuring out our food menu. I've also adjusted it because I've always been having a menu, but I keep adjusting because right now I don't do stuff myself, and so I need to adjust it to the least among us. Okay, the least of us. So once the least of us can do it, it is a sustainable system. At least that's what I believe. And then another thing is that I have also learned to design a system that works on the low energy days. That's the system that is more sustainable than the ideal, than on a good day. This is what I'll do. So I've been learning and I've been adjusting all of my systems in my home such that they work, one, for the least among us, that's the youngest. So our 8-year-old should be able to do it. And 2, to do it comfortably, almost by herself. That's one. And number two is that it should work on the days when we are busy, we have low energy, people are feeling sick, sluggish, the weather is bad, some people are out of the home because, you know, some people are working, others have school, others have what do they call those lessons, like remedial, are they called remedial classes, whatever, you know. So it's not the same number of people in the home every time, and our system needs to still be able to run even with all those fluctuations. So I've been adjusting, not redesigning. No, I haven't done anything from scratch, but I've been adjusting, you know, what we have to make sure that it works on the low energy days, and it also works for the least among us, the youngest among us. So yes, another thing that I've been trying to do around the systems in our home is to make sure that our home is nervous system safe. Yeah, so if I'm looking at something and my nervous system is feeling unsafe, I'm getting anxiety, I'm getting palpitations, I'm bursting into tears randomly, there's something that my nervous system, or let's not, when I use nervous system, we're going to make it complex. There's something that my body is picking up that I'm not paid attention to. So I've been paying attention to those small things. So when I sit, right now I'm seated at the dining table and I'm looking at the kitchen. And so when I look at the kitchen, I ask myself, why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling about my kitchen? And right now when I look at it, it has the things that we need, right? But the island it has stuff on it. And when I tell you it has stuff on it, it has a flask, it has a bowl of fruit, it has the saucepan that I use to make tea very early in the morning, it has a kettle, and it has the food that I set out, the minced beef that I told you about. That's it, right? That looks small. It's those things are necessities. There's no clutter, but my body is picking up on something else. So my logic says, oh, we need those things, I'm going to remove them anyway. I just need 2-3 minutes to reset that place. But unfortunately my body is picking up something else. It's picking up what it sees is visual clutter, it sees unrest, it picks it feels anxious over what I just mentioned. So I'm paying attention to that, because I know that because we're a big household, I'm not the only one feeling like that. And I don't want to be in a place where the children are picking up on something but they can't articulate it. They're like, the house feels, but I can't explain how I'm feeling, or I'm feeling a certain way and I can't explain. So I want to help them to really rest, in the holiday, to really rest. So I have decluttered the home. I have basics. I promise you I have basics. I've decluttered their wardrobes. I've decluttered our kitchen. We really have basic everything. I have a dozen of glasses, a dozen of cups, a dozen of plates. It's just basic, because we're a household of 10. So if we get 2 guests, we're good. If we get more than that, we won't be eating at the same time. And that's okay. For me, that's okay. So that's the system I'm trying to build. I'm trying to to build and readjust my system such that it is never system safe. Yeah, the home is never system safe. So I'll probably take you along with the systems that I am building. Yeah, so that you see it and so that I document it. Yeah, so when my kids want to later, children or grandchildren want to later see how, you know, we managed and run the home, they can come back to this. How about that? I know I'm crazy and I love it. Okay. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. So, like I said, I already have a list here, but I want to adjust this. We had dry beans. It took me forever to boil them. So I'm adjusting that. I don't want dry beans. I had just tried them out, but I didn't like them. Yeah, so I put matoke beans and some bacon just to, we're right here. Hope you can see that we have highlighted. Yeah, so we add some bacon just to change the taste of the beans. And then shawe is a bonus. If we get shawe, good. If we don't, it's also okay. So yesterday, this is where we're at. Yesterday, we were supposed to make peanut curry, and the person made peanut sauce instead. They didn't do the peanut curry, and it was okay, like, you know, normal peanut stew, but I feel like people are tired of it, so that's why we put the peanut curry there. And then offals, I'm right here now, I'm at Wednesday. So offals, we weren't able to get offals, and what that meant is that I'm stuck because I don't have offals. And we use the ones for goat because they get ready much faster, and they don't have, what's that thing called? They don't have fat. There's a certain fat, you know, that's sticky. So we don't have that. Yeah, so that's why that I need to remove this. I need to work something out, you know, around there. So let me put it in red, meaning I need to adjust that. And then Irish peas, broccoli, cauliflower. So I'm putting the minced beef, a little bit of minced beef in the peas, so that once again I change that, because the whole of Thursday should have peas in it. Every Thursday we have something with peas, so I'm just switching that out so people don't get tired of it. Okay. So with this one also, sweet corn is not common where we are, so the person did not buy us the sweet corn, you know, when I'm right here now, Friday. Yeah, so the bell peppers we have readily available. Sweet corn, not so much. So let me put that in red because I'm adjusting. Yeah. Posho, meaty cabbage. So with this minced beef that's right here, we're going to add a little minced beef in the cabbage. Yeah, once again to make it more, let me see where we are at. Once again to make it more, sorry, I didn't even know where we were at. Yeah, so that's where we are at right here. Yeah, this is where we're at. This is doable. This is easy to do. We don't do the posho fonda color, you know, the one that you put in banana leaves. You know, we do posho where we add milk and blue band. So it's soft, it tastes good, it smells good, so it's easy, and everyone can make it. So it's been something, I think we learned more of it last holiday. So most people can make posho, they can very well. I also didn't know about that actually. My friend's mom taught me. Yeah, when I was living at their home. And then on Sunday, I need to adjust this. First of all, people don't like matoke like that. And we've had matoke like this is the third time matoke is appearing, so that may be tricky. And then mukaro is smoked beef with G-nuts. Sorry, let me just change the name. We know what it means, but I guess I was writing very fast. Smoked beef. Now, we don't really use sigiri around here. So, yeah, I moved to using gas when I am cooking. So, it's a shift that you make over time, so please don't be under pressure to do it like that. So that means we can't have smoked beef. Yeah, it's tight. I don't even have sigiri anymore. So that is why I need to adjust that, right? So basically that's what I'm doing. So I was saying that is what I am doing. I'm looking through right now to make it to make sure it is a sustainable, it works on low energy days. It's so sustainable, I can get it at the nearest market. It's readily available. I think for us to get sweet corn, we have to drive how many kilometers from here? Maybe about 8 or 10, which is a short distance. It's probably 20 minutes from here. Yeah, but I don't have to do that. Yeah, I don't have to do that. If we get it, good. If we don't, I'm fine. So I want ingredients that are readily available, because their ingredients, our nearest market is 2 kilometers from here, which is what, 5-10 minutes from here. So I want to use those kinds of ingredients. I want ingredients where I can call the market lady or the border guy and say, go to the market and get me this. And we don't need what is it called? I don't need to send him a picture of what I'm talking about, an image. No. So I'm building it for the very low days. On good days, I'll go and buy the stuff, I'll want to add some sweet corn, whatever it is that I'm feeling when I'm feeling saucy and spicy. Until then, I want it to be sustainable, such that if I'm away for work, if I give the list to a border guy, if I give it to my husband, if I give it to my nephew, if I give it to one of the children, they can easily go shopping like that. So that's what I'm adjusting. Yeah. So I'll let you in when I'm adjusting the what are they called? Not the chore cards, the rhythm cards. I'll let you know. But until then, let me finish up with this, okay? Something else that I was learning is that I need a red week menu. It's when you just can't. It's not even low energy. We can't. But the family needs to eat. So it has things like, in my case, for my family, it's things that people can make for themselves. So it's things like noodles. It's things so that it's not dependent on me, or one person doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting. So it's things like noodles, because everybody can make their own. It's things like Rolex. We just need one person or two to go and sorry, I'm getting comfortable. We just need one person or two to go and buy it for us. Or if we are on our way to some place, then we can order for it. So we have Yes, places where we order our Rolex, and it's the ordinary Rolex, and people like it. One of the things I love about Rolex is that it has a protein, a carb, and vegetables. It's like the perfect meal. So we can have that with juice, we can have that with tea, we can have it with water, whatever. So that is in my red week. It's when I can't. I'm not going to even do this. I'm not going to take care of anybody. Everybody take care of yourself. So it's things like when you order, out. It's things like, you need to think about ordering out. You need to think about the numbers that you have. You need to think about the money that you have, because you can desire to order out and you can't afford it, or the numbers are too big, or the quantities are small or something like that. So you kind of need to think through that. So for us, I feel like roadside chicken wouldn't hurt at all. So we can have roadside chicken, we can have fries, roadside fries. My kids love roadside food, big time. So we can have that. So anyway, I'm just giving you examples. Worst case scenario, we can do cereal, we can do cereal, we can do porridge and bread. So it's like red. Yeah, so it's those things, you're sick, but people need to eat, or some, you're held up in traffic or something like that. You just need to outline it so that when it's that day of the week, if you're stuck in traffic, or I don't know, someone wasn't able to go shopping, on Thursday, so you need that red week, what's the week called? Food menu, whatever week, where you're okay. You still don't have to make decisions. So that's what I've been learning. I've already worked on my list. I just need to add it to this, and then I need to add it to this because I have a spare week. I have week 5. I have 5 weeks. I have 5 weeks, which gives me 35 meals, which means, I'm good. So I'm adding another week, which makes it 6 weeks. But I don't want to default to the red week all the time. I want to use it once in a while, maybe 3 times a year. Maximum, hopefully. So I want to add it there, and then after I will design the menu, because I'm gifted too in that area. So I'm going to design that afterwards. I'll probably design that next week though. So I'm just editing because this is the heavy work. Designing is piece of cake. So this is the heavy work because I have to think deeply. Designing, no thinking. Okay, so I'll bring you along. I just thought that was a good one to think about. In fact, you can use the red week for the week that you have a baby, the week that I don't know, you traveled and you left people at home, or the week that you traveled back, whatever. So I think it's genius to plan for the lowest season. I think it's genius. It means you will always be consistent. That's it. I'm just learning and I love it. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one, whenever, darling. I hit my goal. I finished. Yes. Hey, how are you doing? I am done designing our food menu. Sorry, what time is it? 30? 4:25. Okay, time check. It's 4:25. Laundry is done. Check. Dinner, someone is working on that. The university girl. So I don't have to cook today, and that's why I used the afternoon to actually design. So by the time I went off of this conversation with you, was I finalizing on the actual dinners that we can have. I went in a little more and edited, so I removed things like offals, because offals are, in as much as we like them, they are not so easy to find. So some weeks you'll find them, other weeks you won't. Some weeks a random thought crossed my mind. I was thinking about walking down the aisle, like for our 20th anniversary. It crossed my mind. That's why I don't know, like I smiled. It was nice. The thought was beautiful when I saw this lace like that. You see that? It was beautiful. Crazy. Anyways, where was I? Yes, so offals, especially the ones for God, are not easy to find around here. And also because I'm using gas only to cook, it's not worth all those hours. Yeah. And the smell, no, it's not happening. I also feel like our children don't like them that much, so I scrapped those off the list and I put something else. I can't remember what I put, but yeah, I scrapped that off. So I was just looking at it, at our dinner more critically. So usually I have the fantasy or the ideal, but this time I put practical, low energy, no decision making. I don't want to make any decision. So if it has to be grilled, I'm going to write for you grilled gonja. If it has to be steamed, I'm going to write for you steamed cassava. Yeah, so that I don't have any questions. I don't want someone asking me, how are we making the gonja? No, don't ask me. Look at the menu. So that's how I feel. And then maybe for others, they will use YouTube and get a recipe. I also didn't want to limit myself to, for example, if I said vegetable fried rice, or if I said Chinese vegetable fried rice, I didn't want to limit it to that, because I'm not so sure of the energy that we're going to have on that day. So just in case the energy is low or moderate, by all means, just boil the rice. We'll be okay. Just put salt and oil and we'll be okay. So those are the things that I was considering. So if you are in a good mood, please, by all means, give us our Chinese vegetable rice. Give us pilau rice. Give us whatever, whatever you do. So I wasn't paying attention to the type of rice or the type of whatever. No, I just wanted it to be simple. What's with the wind today? Okay, I just wanted it to be, ooh, that's harsh. Okay, I just wanted it to be very simple, and yeah, for the lowest energy level, I wanted it to be simple. So I'm done. When I got to designing, I didn't want any color, any design. You could think I did it on what's it called, on an Excel sheet. It looks like that. It's just, I don't know, slightly prettier than an Excel sheet, but that's okay. That will work. So it's plain, it's black and white. It's just that the lines that divide are kind of dotted. That's the only beauty that there is. There's no color, no nothing, but I'm also okay with that. So yeah, tumaliriza kintu kiwedde. I fit my goal. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So today is Wednesday, like I told you, and we have sale. My husband is not going to be able to join me, but I'll go and represent him. Okay, I'll catch you whenever, darling. Love you. Bye.